トヨタがバッテリー EV に対してやっぱり具体的な商品の提供ですとか、あるいは将来戦略に対する情報開示という観点でもう少し努力がいるんだろうなという自覚はあるもんですから。
A bombshell in the automotive world. Toyota CEO just declared a lifetime ban on EVs. Before we dive into the why and how, what is your initial reaction to this surprising decision? How do you think it'll shape Toyota's future in the evolving landscape of electric vehicles? Let's look into the details and explore the questions surrounding this jaw-dropping announcement. The automobile industry is reeling from Toyota CEO Koji Sato's recent revelation that the company will no longer be producing electric cars and will instead focus on hybrids. This strategic change contrasts sharply with other major automakers, who are investing heavily on electric vehicles because they believe they are the transportation of the future. The sector is pushing EVs for a number of reasons. First, manufacturers are being pushed towards cleaner technology by global pollution restriction and growing environmental concerns. Second, growing environmental consciousness, reduced running costs, and advance in battery technology that provide longer range and better performance are driving up customer demand for electric vehicles. The success of Tesla's well-liked Model series has further shown that EVs have the ability to take the sizable portion of the market. Big companies like Ford, Volkswagen, and General Motors are spending billions on infrastructure and EV development in order to introduce a slew of new electric vehicles in the upcoming years. There are many unanswered concerns and possible ramifications with Toyota's choice to concentrate on hybrid cars rather than all-electric ones. Although hybrid vehicles are more fuel efficient than conventional gasoline-powered vehicles, they still have internal combustion engines, which increases emissions and may make them less viable in the long run to meet environmental regulations. How this strategic change will affect Toyota's market position and long-term competitiveness in a quickly changing automobile industry is still up in the air. Toyota emphasizes the benefit of hybrid technology, stressing that it may provide notable increases in fuel efficiency without completely replacing internal combustion engines. They contend that hybrids accommodate a range of consumer demands as well as local infrastructure constraints. Toyota has expressed worries on the restricted supply of crucial battery ingredients and the environmental impact of battery production. They contend that hybrid vehicles provide a quicker fix for lowering pollution. Toyota is still committed to hydrogen fuel cells technology because it sees it as a sustainable long-term solution. Due to rising consumer demand, stricter emission laws, and improvement in battery technology, global automakers are investing billions of dollars in the development of electric vehicles. The EV market is more confident due to the Tesla's performance. Cleaner technology are required as a result of increased pollution regulations and worries about climate change. EVs tackle these problems head-on, whereas hybrids still need gasoline. The production and infrastructures of EVs are expected to cost billions, which might put hybrid-only businesses at a competitive disadvantage in the long run. Although Toyota's move may help its established hybrid market share in the short term, they run the risk of losing territory to aggressive EV companies in the long run. Toyota's dedication to long-term sustainability and its compatibility with consumer taste may come under scrutiny if they prioritize hybrid vehicles. Toyota may become less competitive in the future if they continue to concentrate on hybrid vehicles at the expense of developing vital EV expertise and battery technology. Toyota has this history of using hybrid vehicles that demonstrates its pragmatic and problem-solving approach. They regard hybrids as a sweet spot, providing a notable reduction in emissions without completely doing away with the well-known internal combustion engine and its well-established infrastructure. Range anxieties continue to be a major obstacle for many buyers, particularly in areas with a dearth of EV charging infrastructures. Because they can run on gasoline as well as electricity, hybrid vehicles allay this worry and give drivers peace of mind on longer trips. The global market share of electric vehicles is still quite limited, despite the intense hoopla surrounding EVs. Still, a sizable portion of the vehicles are hybrids, especially in important markets like Europe and Asia, where hybrid sales are quite strong for Toyota. Giving up on an established market might be dangerous. There are gaps in the charging infrastructures even in wealthy countries. In a short term, Toyota may think that concentrating on a technology that works with the current infrastructure could be a more practical and widespread approach to reducing emissions. Toyota's reputation was established by the Prius, which helped the company foresee the advantages and disadvantages of hybrid technology. They see hybrids as a tried and true option that reduces emissions right away without requiring a significant redesigning of the infrastructure. While they may view EVs as a long-term objective, hybrids are currently a more feasible and commonly accepted stepping stone. Not everyone has access to a reliable infrastructure for EV charging. For longer trips, hybrids provide peace of mind by easing range anxiety, which is a major turnoff for many prospective electric vehicle purchasers. Toyota may see concentrating on a technology that works with the current infrastructure as a reasonable temporary fix for more extensive emissions reduction while the infrastructure for EVs catches up. Though EVs are all the rage these days, hybrid continues to command a substantial portion of the market, especially in Toyota's home continents of Europe and Asia. Giving up on this might be dangerous. Even with this growth, the worldwide EV market shares is still small. It can be a wise strategic move to concentrate on a well-established market with a robust demand. Can hybrids keep up with stricter regulations and investment in EV technology? Will consumers' preference shift? Is Toyota prepared to pivot towards EVs if market dynamics change dramatically? Toyota made a deliberate market-driven choice to concentrate on hybrid vehicles. It calls into doubt their long-term EV strategy. But it goes beyond a simple case of being unwilling to change. Their strategy aims to strike a balance between being pragmatic, taking care of pressing issues, and utilizing their advantages. But, given how quickly the automobile industry is changing, it'll be essential to remain flexible and receptive to changes in the market. It'll take time to see if their well-considered wager can protect your future or force them to play catch-up in the race towards a landscape that may be dominated by electric vehicles. Toyota's choice goes beyond just refusing to follow the EV trends with obstinacy. They may be deliberately going after a certain group of motorists who are worried about the present restriction on EVs. Among these could be range anxiety. The worry of running out of power before reaching a charging station continues to be a major deterrent to the adoption of electric vehicles for those living in areas with inadequate infrastructure for charging. Hybrids alleviate this worry by providing an assurance of a gasoline backup. There are still gaps in the charging infrastructure, particularly in rural areas, notwithstanding progress. Toyota may think that concentrating on technology that works with the current infrastructure provides a more comprehensive and practical approach to reducing emissions. The pure EV experiences does not persuade everyone. Some might prefer the familiarity of gasoline engines or the flexibility of hybrid powertrains. Toyota's emphasis on hybrids may have more to do with its worries about the wider environmental effects of EVs than just relieving range anxiety. The manufacturer of batteries brings up important issues relating to mining. Lithium, cobalt, and other battery materials extraction can have serious negative effects on the environment and society, including deforestation, habitat loss, and violence of human rights. In the short run, hybrids may be a more sustainable option due to their decreased battery consumption. Infrastructure for recycling batteries that is both ecologically friendly and efficient is still in its infancy. Toyota may see hybrids as a stopgap measure until battery recycling technology advances. Reactions to Toyota's decisions have been mixed. Some claim that Toyota is losing out on an inevitable transition to an electric vehicle and view this as a retrogressive move. They cite the achievements of Tesla and other EV-focused businesses, as well as the growing worldwide network of charging stations, as proof that EVs are the way of the future. It's crucial to remember that Toyota may not be as hard-lined as it first seems. Technology of hydrogen fuel cells. Their persistent investment in hydrogen fuel cells cars indicates that they are willing to consider alternative sustainable alternatives in addition to electric automobiles. Working together with other EV businesses could enable them to acquire knowledge and modify their approach in the event that the market conditions dramatically change. In the end, only time will tell if Toyota's strategic gamble on hybrid vehicles will be profitable. It remains to be seen if they can successfully navigate the delicate balance between meeting present demands and remaining flexible in the face of a market that is changing quickly. In a transportation landscape that is undergoing a paradigm transformation, their capacity to remain agile, respond to new challenges and opportunities, and secure their long-term relevance will be crucial. The goal of this research is to provide a thorough and nuanced explanation of Toyota's strategic decisions, pointing out the unpredictable and complex feature of the automobile industry, while also noting any potential advantages and disadvantages. It's crucial to take into account a range of viewpoints and assess the trade-offs associated with various technology approaches to sustainable transportation as the discussion progresses. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to stay connected with our journey through the world of innovation. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Stay tuned for more exciting insights into the world of technology and innovation.